The reason why most relationships die is because people stop talking to each other. And this was my major takeaway from the movie Anjola by Bolaji Ogunmola. Let's dive in. Before I proceed, as usual, spoiler alert. Now, I really love this movie Anjola, which stars Bolaji Ogunmola herself, Femi Jacobs, and Bimbo Akitola. It was a three-man cast, very heavily dialogue-led, and tied into a topic that was just right on time for Mother's Day. And that's the topic of infertility and the different methods or ways that women can experience motherhood. The reason why I love this movie is that it paints a balanced picture of what most couples who are on a TTC journey go through and experience, especially when it comes to the emotional toll, the physical toll, the mental toll, and the financial toll. The truth is, no matter what you think you know about a woman on her TTC journey, and TTC means trying to conceive, what you think you know or what you think you can imagine that she's going through, you are barely scratching the surface of her pain and her distress. Now, I know that the woman is the one who bears most of the burden because she's the one that has to carry the child for 9 months. She's the one that has to go through surgeries or operations or procedures in cases of IVF and other related, procedures. It can sometimes feel very lonely to the point where you alienate everybody, including your husband. Believe it or not, men also go through their own pain. And that's why I love this movie, because it highlights this and how sometimes women tend to disregard, alienate, and invalidate their husband's feelings, especially husbands that are present and actually truly there to support you on this journey. It's very important not to disregard their feelings because they are going through their own kind of pain. Another thing I want to highlight is the fact that Anjola's incessant search for a solution to her infertility might seem very irrational because, why go to a priest who will beat you mercilessly just because you want to have a child, despite the fact that you already had a surrogate who was successfully pregnant? But the truth is, unless you walk in someone's shoes, you can never really know what you would do when you're in their position. Back to communication being a very vital element in every successful relationship. I really liked how Anjola and her husband kept on talking to each other despite how intense and distressing and emotional the conversations were. Now, I'm not even trying to intentionally wade into the trending topic of keeping malice in a relationship, but if you do this, give your partner the silent treatment, or you go for days, weeks without talking to them, it is childish. I personally think it is immature and it is lazy. It reminds me of high school or primary school students when they are fighting and they're like, I won't talk to you. I won't talk to you. Anyways, I've said a whole lot. Anjola is a very good movie. I highly recommend it if you've not seen it. And kudos to Bolaji Ogunmola for giving us really, really good movies. Please don't stop, and we expect more from you. All right. Bye.